Welcome back to Baker's Barbecue. I'm Mike Baker. Hey, today we got the big boy all fired up. We got the stick burner. I got it coming up to temp right now. And we got two sides of St. Louis cut ribs we're going to be putting on the smoker and letting them go all day. We're going to enjoy the day. We got the pool all fired up. It's a beautiful day. Sun is shining. I'm glad you're joining me. Make sure you get your smokers all fired up and cook right along with me. Let's get to smoking. All ready to go. All right, fix it. This beautiful rack of ribs on. Look at them. They're sweated in real good. Time to get them in the smoker. Slide those bad boys right up in there. Just like that. All right, that's some good looking ribs. Hope you can see that. Got them all up in there. I'm going to shut it down and let this smoker do its thing. All right, we got the ribs in the smoker. Hey, I'm excited about today's cook. This is actually the first time that I've taken this new stick burner I just got. It's the first time I've done ribs on it. So I'm really curious to see how it's going to smoke out, how it's going to do with the ribs on there. It's going to be a good day. So stick around with me. We'll come back here in a little while and we'll check on them and we'll see how they're doing. All right, so we're about 2 hours in on these ribs. I'm going to open it up. I'm going to check them for the first time, see if they need spritzing. I think the rub is probably going to be set up. Rub tends to set up a lot quicker on these stick burners than it will on a drum or a pellet smoker or even an electric smoker. So we're going to open it up, check how the bark is looking, and add a little bit of spritz. Today, I got me a new spritzer. Look at that thing. Ordered this off Amazon. I will put a link down at the bottom. But this thing is unbelievable. It's really good for a stick burner because you're able to reach into all aspects of the smoker and hit all parts of the meat really easy. So let's come in here, let's take a look at it and see how it's looking. Yep, it's looking good. See that? There's nothing coming off, so it's ready. It is definitely ready to be spritzed. We're going to put a little spritz on it there. I love this little spritzer, man. This thing is so easy to hit the meat back in far corners of your stick burner, especially if you got a big one like this. That's all there is to it. So we're gonna let it go probably for about maybe another hour and a half. We'll come back and we'll check on it. All right, so I'm about 4 hours in. I'm gonna check on the ribs and I'm gonna probably do a spritz. I think I'm gonna go ahead and rotate the ribs around as well and see how they're doing. Oh yeah, they're looking good. I'm gonna go ahead and rotate them around. Good looking ribs right there. Put a little bit of spritz to them. Oh yeah, they're looking good. We're gonna let them keep on cooking. All right, then, my fellow barbecue enthusiast, I'm going to take these ribs off. They've been on probably about 5 hours. I'm going to take them off. I'm going to go ahead and wrap them. I'm going to put a little bit of my vinegar barbecue sauce on them. And I'm going to wrap them up in full. And I'm going to put them back on for about 30 or 40 minutes. And then I'm going to take them off and put them back on the smoker, unwrapped, and let them finish out. Take this first rack and put a little bit of barbecue sauce across them. Just like that. Take that, kind of brush it in. Now I'm just going to take them, flip them over. Just like that right there. Put a little sauce across the back of them. Just kind of brush that in where it gets in there real good. Wrap them down real tight. You want to make sure you got the ribs tight. You don't want them to sit there and steam. Just like that. Then we'll take a second rack, do the same thing. Put some sauce all over them there. You gotta love a little bit of vinegar sauce. Now this stuff's really good. Just a little bit of Carolina vinegar sauce. Just kind of mix it up in there. Just like that. Take the ribs, flip them over. We're going to put them back in there inside the foil. We're going to put them in there meat side down. Brush it in. We're just going to wrap it back up. Pull them down real tight. Like I said, you don't want them to steam. Then from there, we're going to place them back on the smoker. Pick them up, stick them right back in the smoker just like that. We're going to let those sit there for about 30 or 40 minutes. Then we're going to take them off here shortly, put them back in unwrapped, and it'll finish out. All right, so I'm going to get these ribs unwrapped. I'm going to get them back in the smoker. I'm going to put a little bit more vinegar sauce on them, brush them out. I'm going to kick my heat up just a little bit, and I'm going to let them finish out about the last 30 minutes. All right, so these bad boys are looking good. I'm going to squirt them down with a little bit more sauce. I'm going to rub that in, just kind of brush it in real good. All right, so we're going to shut down the smoker. We're going to kick the heat up. We're going to let them finish out. Check those ribs out. Tell me that don't look good. All right, then, my fellow barbecue enthusiasts, we got the ribs all done. We cooked them a total of 6.5 hours. We went about 5.5 hours unwrapped. We wrapped them for about 30 minutes, and then we unwrapped them for the last 30 minutes. At the 5.5 hour mark, we went ahead and wrapped them up in foil, and we put some of my Baker's Barbecue vinegar sauce. This sauce is not on the market yet, but I hope to get it out soon. And then we took them, unwrapped them, and let them finish out the last 30 minutes unwrapped. And I kicked up the heat so that sauce would tack up. So next thing we got to do is come here and take a bite of them. I'm going to grab one out of the center. Now that is a beautiful rib. Hope you can see that. I don't know if the camera does it justice, but it's absolutely beautiful rib. All right, we're going to come in here and get a bite of it. Man, phenomenal. And I always say that, like I tell you, if you follow these steps, smoke your ribs like this, they'll be phenomenal too. I hope you guys enjoyed the cook today. If you're new to the channel, if you would, please hit that like button. Go ahead and subscribe to Baker's Barbecue. If you're not new to the channel, you're returning back. Thank you again for supporting our channel. Until the next time I see you, happy smoking.